no mystery. It ain't no mystery. It ain't no mystery. It ain't no mystery.
That's the man. Look at your titties. It's your day today. Don't you feel good about yourself? Who is he? He's a supreme black goddess. He's a supreme black woman. He's a supreme black man. Let's all face it. Let the law of the will be, as a man or woman thinketh, so shall it become. Let that be the will of the law. Huh? Oh man, freedom, let it ring, let it ring. I want to welcome every individual, every person, every place that's ever existed. I want to welcome it all back today. You can flourish and rise, whether it be Tartarian, Atlantis, it could be whatever. Okay? Whether you from the 19th galaxy out there with the Rizarians, or you floating around with the Nibiruians, or you dwelling here with me here with the Philadelphians, you are all welcome. Don't you notice there's not a president that goes nowhere more than they come to where I am? Pennsylvania, y'all. Look it up. Now you ever ask yourself why? What energy and spirits are you dealing with? See, these are things that people don't question, and I understand why. So don't think that I'm upset at you and I'm teaching vulgarly or angrily. I'm just a real energetic creature, and I'm fiery with it. You know how it is. You probably passionate about something that you do. You may be a cook or something, and a motherfucker come in the kitchen telling you, nah, you ain't supposed to saute the onions like that. Like, man, if you don't get the fuck out my kitchen, there's nothing wrong with that. See, because what happens is you start letting other entities come in and interfere and occupy space in your mind. Get them out of here, nigga. Get them out of there. You could tell Satan, God, and the angels, both, Shaitans and gods, that get out of your space. Get thee behind me. You're allowed to do that. Okay? So again, on a more humble and light note, let us lower the vibration, shall we? Yes, indeed, we're going to do it. We're going to do a building off of some information today, aren't we, y'all? You see what the title is? That don't mean that we're going to sit here and regurgitate something that what somebody else said, right? That don't mean we're going to sit here and regurgitate that off of what? The dreams of some people like Martin Luther King. Now, the nigga today, I don't care if you're black or white, want to experience any or hear anything that Martin Luther the King had to say. Not right today, not right now. Because in your mind, in their mind, they're talking about, listen, man, Martin, first of all, you took a severe ass whipping. And they murked you. They unalived you. Check. And then we talking about ideology. That's not going to work today. So what we talking about today then, Nate? Who going to step up? Who's going to start coming with some good intentions and ideas? Who's going to bring about the greater ethics and etiquettes in existence? You waiting for your president to do that, ain't you? Or now, no, I think the Pope is supposed to resurrect us into our spirituality today. Let's get this bell over here, because I got a feeling that I'm gonna have to get a lot of these evil spirits from around me constantly. So those who are aware, you know what's going on. Those who are unaware, these tunes have got to be continuously resonating with our essence. All right, trust me, you'll learn later why you hear stuff like that in the middle of a dialogue such of the degree and the magnitude in which you're having your pool in. Don't worry about it. You don't understand energy yet, but you will, because we're going to learn today. Oh, yes, we are. We're going to learn today. And one thing about me, I love to learn. I am a student of life, y'all. Did you know that? See, you thought I knew everything and I was the boss and I was the teacher, didn't you? No, I'm the peasant when it comes to this information and it comes to raising to be divine. Because I understand that I got to stay on the humble and the meek tune in order to continuously to receive. That's why you must always receive more. Give more than you receive. Check. It's imperative that you do that. You can only keep what you have by giving it away. Ooh, slow motion, y'all. To the right, to the right. Everything you had on the left, now move it to the right. Okay. Excuse me, Beyonce. That's why. Because she told you when she go into different characters. So she could be affecting your children and you don't even know it. By the way they what? Think. By the way they dress. By the way she wobbles and wiggles. Huh? By the way she eats. I don't even know if anyone's ever questioned the dietary of the superheroes or the celebrities. That's important. I think people should do that. You should. You worshiping them. But are you eating the same thing? Are they eating the same things you eating? They going to McDonald's? They going to Kentucky Fried Chicken too? Okay. Anyway, we still welcoming you all in. We just giving a little time. That's all. We're gonna get busy. Just giving a little time for people to come on and get on the airway. You know what I mean? They told you that you was in a web, and you are. It's a worldwide web. Check. When you see that sigil or that signal of a www, that don't just mean World War this or wrestling this, and that's the actual what would it be? Sigil or signal of the same thing when not only when you write in cursive, but if you was on your dying bed and they hook you up to that machine. I'm not quite clear what you call the machine, but you know what it is. Beep, and the lines move. And once that line goes on that flat plane surface and level, what do they call it? Flat line. You did. Unhook the shit. Come on. Come on. Don't worry about it. He's gone. She's gone. There's no need to be. You talking about let me resuscitate and do a little compressions and my man, calm down. They're gone. But because you see that line, it ain't going like this. World Wide Web. I tell you, most people, right? We all got a brain, check. But most people, you got to understand, on the left side of their brain, there's really nothing right. Facts. And on the right side of their brain, there's absolutely nothing left there at all. And it was purposely, intentionally done. I'm going to pull up a video in the next coming hours of how they're making mention of the mRNA. Let's be accurate here. Let me get the information here. It's caused 74% of deaths. People, I'm not making this up. Oh man, there's so much that we got to go over. And we don't have enough time, and I have to do it expediently, but I also too got to live my life. So sometimes I'm not going to be always pop up and jump up to give you that information that you need to hear because of. But just rest assured that in time, you know it will be coming, and you're going to get all that you deserve. That you know what I mean? That's intended for here on earth for you to get. So it states that mRNA COVID vaccines, okay, cause 74% deaths. Let's push this up right now, a little something. Let's see something. Let's go into this because it's live.
People started giving each other support. Really, what do we do? What do we do? Communicated with Dr. Johnson's office. Senator Johnson's office. And in the end, they had a press conference in June of 2021 in Milwaukee. And the idea of the press conference, again, don't let me speak for you, Senator, but was just to allow these people to be acknowledged and to communicate their story. Well, not only did the media show up and not cover their story, it turned a piece basically on Senator Johnson, but more importantly, within 3 to 5 days after that press conference, all of those support groups that Brianne Dressen had set up were all shut down.
Wow.
And in retrospect,
let's listen to this for a minute, y'all. We're going to get into the segment.
The White House communication.
I'm going to get into my transmission.
With another contractor who was following.
All right. Everybody stand by for a minute. This is very important to me right here. I need to hear just a little bit of this. I got it on stage, so I'm going to get back with it. But make sure you two do what you got to do. All right. People, I'm not your babysitter. You need to be doing your due diligence. You need to be doing your due diligence, studying, researching, and observationing. This is what's most important. I need to be observant, right? I can't. Do I watch Channel 6, 3, 10, 9 News? No. Why? It's not accurate. It's not informative. It's not empowering. And it's definitely not sustainable. And that's what you want in existence. What do they say? Sustainable energy. Move.
However, that is not necessarily what I'm feeling. The love here in the hearing, okay? And I've been, mind you, I spent 14 years on your side of the desk, and I spent now 6 years on the other side as an executive. The truth is, it's always somewhere in the middle. People have their biases, and if it's true that the Biden administration, come
on, man, speak.
Encourage not share information, that's bad. But there was another president also that was encouraging the vaccinations. And so
Who was that?
presidents, one Republican, one Democrat, in fairness, who they promoted the vaccine. And so all this conversation about not sharing enough of
Y'all know who that was, right? That was your boys.
everyone, and I would say this, everyone, including you guys and us and these good people, we're all
These
responsible
good people,
as a
y'all.
society to do our
They
best
good
to
people
communicate.
now,
And
huh?
when I hear
I like
the
him.
words, just forgive me, when I hear you use the word cartel, and I'm not going to defend anyone. I'm saying that word is explosive, okay? And
it was developed out of firsthand experience dealing with them.
I believe me, and I have plenty
Believe
of
me.
words to share.
I say believe
in
me.
my life, many
Just
times,
come in.
because I was a
Watch
public health
this
official,
shit.
not even in favor of the things they were threatening my life over.
Wow.
Many times, I
Wow.
had to send it to our attorney general.
See?
I'll get you copies of that.
That right
Send it
there
to
let
you,
you know
okay?
in the wrong
Pretty
business.
awful stuff when they threaten my daughters.
Right.
We have also an 18-year-old
Right.
daughter, sir, and so that is the problem.
So
here.
people-
Now,
Oh, no.
appreciative of
No. The problem is when you start getting death threats against you and my daughter, I got to pack my shit up. I'm doing something wrong. There's no way on this good, and you know he said he liked good people. They're good people. Earth, will I allow anything to be affecting my mental? That got to be affecting my mind. When I'm out here in the world, I could go. She can't even go to the soccer game when I need security. You're doing something wrong. People, you don't get threatened and assassinated unless you're interfering and stepping on an entity's toes. What part don't you understand? There's been many people that taught about God and lived for hundreds of years. People loved them. They loved them so they had to go hide in the mountains and shit from them. They still seek to find them because they looking for the best revelation. But here it is, your leader and got assassinated at the ballroom. Something. Dang, I'm not quite sure. That's what you're going to have to say to yourself. That's not a statement coming from me because I'm quite sure. But this is the dumb talk that you're going to hear. I'm not quite sure what's going on. I can't pinpoint it. I wish him and his daughter well. I'm gonna have to send some energy out there. Maybe I'm gonna talk to Ibrahim. We gotta see. I can't do it, but I gotta see how deep he is into what he's doing. And they gotta, my colleague and my glamour, figure out what's going on with him in his life, and he'll get appropriate measurements and reward. Trust me. If y'all heard it here. He said it out of his mouth. So if something happened to him and his family, he ain't straightened up his life. And if it got better and things turned around and he's now going to thrive off of what we grade get into, which is the Ma'adian concept and way of living and dealing, right? So let's not wait no longer. I don't even want to hear this no more because that's negative. This dude talking about, man, come on, man, you got life threats against my daughter. I wouldn't even be on fucking TV. Real talk. Nah, we're going to shut that down. Hold on till we find out why are y'all trying to kill me and my daughter. I'm going to get the president. I'm going to get the police. Yeah. He said he going to get the police. Motherfucker right. Now I could get Larry Hoover. You know what I mean? And we going to find out who the fuck is want to get at me. I'm going to get Ibrahim Traoré and Putin. Who the fuck trying to get at me, nigga? We ain't doing nothing on earth but making things greater and better for everybody. And you want to assassinate me? What's your problem? Somebody who you need to deal with. What you in Narcotics Anonymous? I could get you in the program, the best program in Narcotics Anonymous. What's your problem? It ain't funny. Stop laughing. We some sick people here on this fucking planet. Look it up. Hey, Google. What is the percentage of dysfunctionality of the families in America?
Defining dysfunctionality in families can be complex,
I'm
as it
sure.
encompasses a wide range of issues. However, several sources indicate that a significant percentage of American families experience some level of dysfunction. According to various statistics, 70 to 80% of Americans consider their families
No!
dysfunctional.
No!
Some researchers even suggest
I'm all right. Teachers we get upset when we out here in the world working hard, and you still tell me 74. What you say? How many? I'm gonna straighten you out. That's all. That's too high. For informational purposes, and let me enlighten you. I don't do no educating, y'all. I'm sorry. You gotta go to the white man's school if you want to be educated. This here at the bottom is a piece of metal and it's wood, and we use it just like the Monopoly man and your elites. Okay? We use this with the top hat for energy purposes. It's grounding. So when that metal is in dirt, or okay, what it's doing is sending energy through this into my right hand. Because, well, actually, I should have it in the left if you want to extract. Because you emanate with the right and you intake with your left. That's the fluidity. See? Are we clear? This is how you work your magic. You ever see Tai Chi? What we doing? You're not just loosening up your limbs. Oh, Nate, you're a martial artist, and I see you loosening up your limb. Yo, martial arts has in-depth information and skills and techniques in it. It's not only, at least I give you 13% of it. It's really physical. Oh, y'all don't let these people take your arts and twist it all up, and now you don't really clearly understand why you do what you do. Average person want to go take martial arts so they could go beat the school up or stop them from beating them up. It's only one of the two. That's the average. And then after a couple years, they find out that, okay, he knows karate. We don't want to fuck with him. Y'all better not fuck with him. His mom sent him to school. Now, he or she falls out. They're no longer interested in martial arts. When they never even touch the surface of the other percentage of what martial arts is about. Tai Chi, baby, Tai Chi, moving energy. That's it. God damn it. I could beat you up without even touching you physically. Did you know that? I bet your oppressors know it. Oh, yeah. That's why they keep me away from you. Or you from me. We're going to get busy. We're going to get started, y'all. So we're going right now in my library, which is the smallest of all libraries that I have. And I specifically make it this way. Okay? Well, actually, it ain't going to be the smallest because where I lay my head is actually the smallest. You know, you got your little selective things that you need to pull. And I'll teach you all about that later. But here is like one of the next to the smallest. And we're just going to pick a book and we're going to build off of it because today is what? Sunday, 6/1. And if you know or do anything in numbers, you know that you're supposed to be moving and reasoning. And so this way you can optimize your day. That's all. I mean, if you don't want to be the best of what you're going to be and do, then you ain't got to listen to this, y'all. Go ahead and just go do everything that's, non-conducive to your well-being, right? You know today's Sunday in America. So what's the energy? Deal with God, right? And then feed yourself, stuff your face, and rest. and get prepared for the week. Well, what if somebody's working today? Some people, when it comes to the system, understand it clearly, right? And things going on in their life, it's going to be more turbulence and interference than yours because you're more with the frequency of what is supposed to be and they're not. For instance, they might be trying to get gas. Guess what? The day Sunday be, I'm off. And the gas station ain't open. So I got to go all the way over there, spend $10 to get $20 worth of gas to come back and paint a wall for $50. Did you make out for the day? It's not worth it. So learn to stay in the groove, in the energy field of what's taking place and going on, if not building and controlling your own. Lloyd Strahan has a wonderful piece of information titled Numbers and You. I recommend that you get this. It's a very good read. It harnesses the power of numbers. Numerology has been around since the 16th century and even before BC, and has been used throughout the ages to reveal the secrets of personality. Wow, isn't that wonderful, people? You could actually use number and first know yourself and then somebody else. I think Elijah Muhammad said it best. He said, once you know yourself, you know everything and everybody else. He ain't never lied. Get yourself a message to the black man. He ain't never lied. So Lloyd goes on to say it determines the numerical, numerical vibrations surrounding. That means the number. Okay, that's all. It's just some beautiful fancy words, y'all. It's nothing like you know. Don't get too discombobulated because you hear these big words. If you want to get a dictionary, ask Google what do something mean. But after you indulge yourself into a field, you begin to pick up intuitively as to already. See, because I teach you, well, I don't teach you, but I make mention to you that remember, language is just some talk, y'all. It's really confusing. And if we can just shut the fuck up and vibrate right, nobody ain't gonna say nothing. But they know that, so that's the Tower of Babel. They create languages just so that everybody stay confused with what's really going on. So we're talking about doing nothing but here is advancing ourselves to the highest plane possible. Jack, it states here also that to select the key numbers in your life that will lead to happiness and prosperity. If you can count on your fingers, you can use this ancient system to discover what is the purpose of your life, which day is your sexuality highest. See what I mean? Things of that note. You people want to have sex at night. You wait to go home, but that's not the right time. Do you know the best time to fertilize that egg? Well, you got it all twisted too. The reason you're practicing the event anyway. So I'm not even really going to get into that because the whole thing is fucked up. The average person is having sex with each other because they trying to bust a nut. Ain't that dumb? Wasting all your fluids, depleting yourself of all your powers to smoke a goddamn Newport. God damn, baby. And you're dying. Don't you feel it? Men, when you ejaculate, you are literally killing yourself. How many men has died in the uni? Little because you got clogged arteries, poor heart rate, and so forth. And here it is, you running in the sunshine. That nigga dead. They know they limitations with some of these females out here. But they'll tell you, oh man, that woman will kill me. I ain't messing with her. Literally. That's just unconscious, superconscious talk. But they don't really know that they saying something that's the real shit. You know what I mean? I got some background noise going on, so I'm going to play some music at times so that it don't interfere with what you want to hear, or let's say what you I'm needing you to hear. All right, so where we at? Where we at? We've been through so much already. Wow, I'm ready to close it down. And we still got a whole lot to go, y'all. I'm just on the first page. We just getting started. All right, so let's grab a book. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah. So in with the energy and out with the power. Huh? Place your left hand on the Bible. Oh, you gonna learn today, my niggas. And raise your right hand. Why? Because you're taking in what they're gonna cast spell on you, and you are actually condemning yourself. It's magic, y'all. You are already hooked all up in the pot of the witch's stew. I'm giving you the remedy to get out. What did Obama and them say? Get out. They made a movie. You ain't watch it? Oh, you ain't see the script? It's even in the Bible. We can't make this up, y'all. Get out of her. Well, Nate, I don't quite understand what you mean when you say get out of her. I did. She's gone. She left early this morning. See? Your mind all twisted. That's not where I need you to get out of. You don't even belong in it because you don't even deserve that. You're not adequately, properly purified to be in that. So when we tell you to get out of her, we're making mention of baby Babylon, the sister, which is America, which is the sister of Babylon. That's what we mean. And when we say come out, you don't necessarily. And some of you may find it hard because you can't control your own mind. So yeah, some of you need to relocate in existence. Move to another neighborhood, move to another city, move to another country. And I understand that. And I know it would be very, very, very beneficial. Can you imagine if I moved into the Honduras, up there with Sabi and them is? I'll probably be there one day. But right now, I got to be here in the trenches with you. But I'm built for it. I ain't come here if I wasn't going to be built for this shit. Me and my conglomerate laugh at everything. There's not a weapon that's going to be formed that it will ever touch me. I'm making it this way. It's already written. So I can talk that sassy shit like that. I'm not fucking up. You know how people say, oh, you living a life, he's fucking his life up. Mm-hmm. Boy, I'm scared if I don't put this licking on this country. A verbal licking, yeah. It's a mental ass whipping, y'all. We can't beat you physically. You see how skinny I am and frail? You big ass cow eating motherfuckers, y'all too strong. We can't beat y'all. You eating horses and cows and each other and GM foods and vaccinations and you motherfuckers is, yeah, no wonder. That's why the police carrying doing what the fuck they doing. They're trying to keep things at bay, and you got Fauci and Tony and them building, creating zombies. Man, this shit ain't effective, boss. Boss, I shit. Watch they come out with some new powerful guns now that what we was watching earlier. He was on there telling you they're gonna need some more powerful shit, y'all. I ain't, man. Listen, man. Y'all think I'm falling short of what goes on through this segment and transmission? it's only you going to miss out. That's all. Real talk. And I ain't even really caring and here for nobody to get what I'm doing and saying. But the thing is, these what they don't know, what I don't know, I'm equipped and built with the necessary equipment to see what's going on and watch it unfold and adapt. That was my gift when I was on the streets. I learned that at an early age. That's why they said, Nate, you street smart and you book smart. I said, okay. You said it, not me. I now ran with it. I became book smart and street smart. And I learned, though, in order to do that, though, I had to be built with a mechanism to see things coming. They say, oh, Nate, were you a prophet now? Well, what is a prophet? I asked. KRS-One said, one who thinks very deeply. Shout out to KRS-One. Are you a philosopher? Yes. Yes. I think very deeply. I think very... Oh, we should get it on. Y'all like that? Because you know I got that on dial, on speed dial, on the music note. Yeah, of course. KRS-One is a god. Why don't you think we keep close communication? Are you a philosopher? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, okay, excuse me. Let me just pull it up this way. KRS-One, are you a philosopher? Everybody all right? Happy Sunday. May you all continue to evolve, rise, and shine. All right? Is this it? Uh-oh. That's it.
So you're a philosopher?
Yes. Yes.
I think very deeply.
So basically, hey Google, what is a philosopher?
A philosopher is, at its core, a person who engages in philosophy. The word philosophy comes from the Greek philosophia, meaning love of wisdom. So in a broad sense, a philosopher is someone who seeks wisdom or enlightenment. More specifically, a philosopher is someone who studies and explores fundamental questions. They delve into profound questions about existence, knowledge, values, reason, mind, language, and reality. These aren't typically questions with straightforward empirical answers. Engages in rational inquiry. Philosophers use critical thinking, logic, and rigorous argumentation to analyze concepts, evaluate ideas, and construct coherent theories. Contributes to various branches of philosophy. This includes areas like metaphysics, the study of the fundamental nature of reality, including the relationship between mind and matter, substance and attribute, potentiality and actuality. Epistemology, the theory of knowledge, addressing questions like what constitutes knowledge, how it is acquired, and what are its limits. Ethics, the study of moral principles, values, and duties, exploring questions of right and wrong, good and bad. Logic, the study of valid reasoning and argumentation. Aesthetics, the philosophy of art and beauty. Political philosophy, the study of fundamental questions about the state, government, politics, liberty, justice, property, rights, law, and the enforcement of a legal code by authority. Often challenges assumptions and conventional wisdom. A key role of a philosopher is to critically examine widely held beliefs and practices, prompting deeper thought and questioning. Can be a scholar, teacher, or independent thinker. While many philosophers are academics who teach and publish in universities, the term can also apply to individuals who engage in deep philosophical reflection outside of formal institutions. may exhibit a philosophical temperament.
Right.
This often applies
Okay,
to
thank you, sir.
patience.
That's been more than enough. I appreciate your enlightenment there, but yeah, you ain't necessarily got to be in Harvard and Yale to be no goddamn philosopher. Did you understand what the man was giving you, y'all? Huh? And might I add on, since I'm a philosopher, excuse me, why are you here? That's my number one question. That's my number one functioning, purpose, and reasoning before anything about philosophy. I don't care what he said. I can make my own up now. Nah. Right. What's wrong with that? You don't love yourself, do you? You will after this string. Let me see. Let me sign that. It's already written, baby. You couldn't even not be perfect now. If you hear these words, listen to me and listen to me well. You may not want to be God, goddess, and perfect now, but it's written. We just signified it. You heard it. The bell rung it. It's sent through the Lamb Book of God or whatever book religion you book people working with. I'm not sure what book you got written for you where everything is already predestined for your life, but that's an add on, right? So just know that God hasn't stopped writing your book. You want to have always it's faith's book. You know what I mean? Books you can hold in your hand. It's going to be many types of books. All right. So I chose the book since we've been so far on this type of frequency. It's called Vibrate Higher Daily. All right. Let's get into this real quick, y'all, because I want to jump on my motorcycle and take a spin in the sun around certain vortexes in the universe. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's what NASCAR racing. Somebody said that's what NASCAR is about. Yeah, and they right. When you see the W man, and they notice they do it on a certain, look at the time that they do it, like horse racing. All these, you notice the track go counterclockwise. Huh? Why, y'all? Oh, you mean that's a whirlwind? Oh man, y'all ain't no philosopher. You ain't working with metaphysics. I'm out of here. Y'all, I'll catch you in the next class. It's like, nah, I'm fucking with you. We will be here today though. We're gonna see everything. Trust me, before the day's over, your enlightenment, your insight, that light that you said, I'm gonna let it shine. That little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. What is that? You need a light? There you go. I'm go old school on the nigga. Ain't no fluid. Always have backup. Because this is what makes you superb, supreme. You could be in the house with your significant other. You go and get some nookie. It's just that time to light the candle. And your shit talking about. Hold on, baby. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it lit in a minute. Hold on. Oh, wait, baby. I'm gonna get it. Come on, man. Nah, I got it, cuz. Watch out. More stepping on this girl. That's how you want to be, because that gonna make her happy now. Because she's scared. The light ain't lighting. Oh, what's up with this nigga? It's dark in here, baby. Come on, light some candles. And your shit ain't working. You gotta have backup, fellas. Always be prepared for any and everything. Never let anything catch you what is it? I want to say under surprise. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a saying about that, about the element of surprise. You probably heard it before. Yeah, right? You heard it before. Never, nothing can surprise me. Not in this paradigm inside these ice walls. Are you kidding me? I know too much. My knowledge extended to at least the 19th galaxy. Where you at with it? I'm not up to 74% that's dysfunctional. I ain't hope you think He says 74%. That means you got damn near what 20% of people left. Who are they? That's not dysfunctional. Your mayor? Your president? Don't tell me y'all giving it all to them. Get the man, I hardly can know something like that. That's not real. So in the book, it's titled Vibrate High and it's written by a beautiful goddess titled Layla Delilah. All right. It's a good read. I recommend you get out there and get yourself a copy. Be sure to get the hardback. That way it'll last you much longer. All right. She has in here a segment, an enlightenment of the power of daily awareness, where she states that vibrational based living is the day-to-day lifestyle. Are we clear? Vibrational is like vegetation-based, vegan-based living is the day-to-day lifestyle of intentionally moving through your life with awareness of forces operating from within you, through you, around you, in all things. Now, people, if you've been paying attention, you do notice, and you will notice that everything that you've been through this segment is on time, with time, and it is meant for you. We not falling, not near heart, run rate, beat, signal, movement, or anything short of divineness. Are we clear with that? Before we go on, because I don't want you to listen no more to this if you can't understand that you're here to be a god and a goddess. If you think this is here for entertainment, you can keep scrolling. If you think I'm here just because I'm a good teacher, and then I make you laugh, you can keep scrolling because it's not the day for that. I love all you niggas out here in the universe. Yes, and I'm capable of doing it. I got the shit for it. I know Farrakhan said you can't love everybody. I read the book. Don't shut up. Farrakhan said it. Yeah, he said, no, you can't love everybody. And I think it's probably written. And some of you niggas do walk with that degree. But see, that's what got you 74% fucked up. And I'm trying to get that straightened up. The only reason why you can't love everybody is because you haven't been equipped with the material necessary to give an ant loving, or a bird, a duck, a gorilla, a monkey. That's all. Don't get upset at yourself. Oh God, I'm imperfect. I ain't the Nate saying that I'm amount to nothing. No, you are something. You are worthwhile. You're here, aren't you? Then you need it. You come here for a reason, didn't you? You just forgot. So I'm here to remind you. This woman goes on to say, Layla Delilah, right, that vibrational-based living is transformative because it creates a shift in how you see, sense, and connect with and respond to everything within and around you. Listen, we're going to move on, and it's going to have to be speedily because, like I said, I want to spend a lot of this time of this day to myself. Living this way, let me quench my throat for this, because I'm got to read, y'all. We got to go. No more talking, Nate. I got to shut my mouth. There's not going to be any paraphrasing. We don't need no add-on. We're not going to build any longer. I know it says building in and off of, but I want to give a little bit of what me saying and adding, and now I'm gonna shut up and allow you to talk. All right, that's how we're gonna do it. Is that fair, class? Everybody take a turn to talk your sassy shit, whatever it is you want to express, whatever it is that you know your family, your mom wouldn't allow you to express around them, and or you was fear of expressing around. You can express now. Go ahead, take the phone. I'm gonna take a couple more sips. You get a little couple minutes, go in your quiet little area, take the phone, and act the fuck out. Take your clothes off, rub baby oil all on you, whatever. But just have the volume up. Yeah, because I'm gonna talk that shit. Oh no, I ain't. I'm shutting up. That's right. It's my turn to shut up, and we're gonna listen to Layla, and you could talk while I'm reading. Is that fair? And don't forget, we got a comment section. I'm doing this via YouTube and Facebook. I hope if they didn't take me off, but I got Donald Trump doing things for me in existence, so everything on this end should be good. Right? We done took care of them fact checkers and people who was interfering with that goddamn dumb shit. Talking about, oh, you can't say vaccine. Boop. It's restricted. 30 days. What the fuck? I like being vaccinated. We just never talked about what it was that was in the vaccination that the person was receiving. That's all. I'm all for vaccinations. I think I got vaccinated right before I came live. Yeah. You didn't think I didn't? I told you I'm built Cupid Link for this shit. How do you think a zombie will be a zombie? It has to be built that of what its essence and nature is to be. And you got to be in sequence with that. That's important. Check. So, moving on, it states that, again, living this way, though, takes living through daily vibrational awareness. And this starts the moment you awaken each day. Everything around you is affecting your vibration. What do you mean, sis? You better look at her and ask her again. What you say? She said, everything around you is affecting your vibration. Oh, this is going to be a long class. I see that now. Not today. It won't be today, but that right there alone is a hazard to me. It's a red flag. I don't even want no ice cream and cake until I find out who's trying to steal it. Because I might be eating it and they come right up on you while you're enjoying it and take your head right off, or your cake, or your ice cream. If something around me is affecting me that's vibrating, I need to know what, who, where, how, and why, and make sure that it is supposed to be what it's supposed to be. Because some of it is affecting you negatively, and some of you is being affected divinely. Even, she says, goes on, the subtle things. It could be clutter in a corner, in a sink, on a table, or a desk that you pass by, which could, passing by shit. Do you know what you're passing by in a vehicle when you're driving? Or you're on your daily jog through the most extravagant, elegant places of your so-called neighborhood? And you ever wonder why you run by a certain thing and all of a sudden, how can I bring out a good scenario? You feel your way you feel because someone has directly penetrated your pineal gland, which means, you know what I mean, looking eye to eye. You can literally control an individual's emotions if you know First of all, this is crazy, man. I mean, like, it's so much to give you because my mind is vast and I got to really break it down and give you what's necessary and appropriate for the time because everything changes. You ain't gonna be able to utilize this power once you reach your next stage. Okay, it's just like having a crystal. You got this little crystal, but sometimes you might want to get a bigger crystal because it is exerted all what it is supposed to do. Check. So you could walk. That means you could walk by. Let's say, and I'm just throw something out here. All right, you scholars and watchers. William Penn statue. I did not get on good with that one. Yeah, they're like, oh shit, he went deep. That's in the rabbit hole, but it's really over the people's head. So he said he went deep with it. William Penn's damn, man, you could have said the fucking Liberty Bell or the flag or something. But yeah, let's take the flag, okay? When you see a flag on a building, you give that building respect, don't you, when you walking in? Because you know it's a federal building. Already, they're resonating and controlling your energy when you walk up the 6 set of steps. Nate, is it really that deep? Listen, man. I think Farrakhan said it best. If you really knew what the fuck was really going on and the power that you possess, and I'm paraphrasing here. He said, because it was so long ago I heard this, it would literally blow your mind. And I can see that. And that's why when you show somebody something, not teaching them, all right, but they use the term teaching. I like to think it more as when you let an individual remember and reveal what they once knew. That's what's more going on. But for the sake of conversating and the degree of the intelligence of the people you're dealing with, when you teach the people, you got to give it to them gently. You got to give them, they're babies, so you might want to give them a little milk. Not no cow milk, not pus from the titty. Your milk. If it's a cow, then yes, let it suck from the cow. If it's a duck, yes, you let the duck suck from the duck. You can't get butter from a duck. You're going to be 74% dysfunctionalized. And I'm not making it up. They said that. I wish it was less. I want to help you out. Okay? Let me call some lightning. Oh, you can do that. I says a metal tip right here. And we talk about energy. So what if I went outside and stuck this in dirt and like a meter? I know what's going on. You don't, but you'll learn. I'll get 100%. And my temperature bell go ding. And I come out here and I do like this to you. I don't even have to use the stick, but this is like an antenna extension, something like what you would see on a church. On the steeple. You know what I mean? Remember mommy told you, close your hand, show all the people, do some old dumb shit, and then you see the steeple. I forgot kind of how that go. But on the top, they got that metal. Because you don't understand. That's why I show y'all the Tatarian state of existence and how they was doing it. All right? And no, I don't think that, listen. Well, I don't want to get too deep off of where we need to be focused on with Layla Delilah, because don't forget we got our guest tonight, but I'm sure she's enjoying it. However, get grounded. Dig it? Can you dig it? And you power. Watch a movie when I remember I was a kid. The little boy dog probably was fighting a lion or something in the jungle or a bear, and I naturally destroyed the dog, and the dog was dying. And the boy had powers, y'all. He ran up to the dog and he put his hand on him. And I said, I noticed it was his right hand. He didn't use the left hand. And if you know anything about Hollywood, check, they don't deal in mishap, mistakes, oops, coincidence, and boops and errors. Now, you may think they do. That's because you're unaware. And like again, you can't love everybody because you have not been prepared and equipped with the necessary material to do so. So it's not a bad thing. Unless after this segment, you move on with that concept and I've given it to you, then yes, you're held responsible. You want to be held accountable. You will be checked. That's the way it goes. It ain't no spooky. The Bible ain't spooky. It's just that it ain't been broken down to you right. To how that shit gonna unfold. No, you ain't gonna be dying and waiting to go nowhere. No, nigga. Or everything, compensation, repercussions, and rewards is granted in the physical. Why you think the white man like to kill himself? Until you don't do it. He said he make you scared he said you kill yourself, you going to hell. Well, I said, oh, white man, and this is my buddy. I fucks with my white boys. Why are you killing yourself? He's like, they get the fuck off me. So you got to learn on your own. They're not going to teach you. Because you will be more empowered than them, and that's what they don't want. It's not that they're afraid of it. It's just that you ain't doing it right. And if you could come with some humility and some humbleness and some love, which I'm going to give you, white man won't fear of the Black Planet. There'll be no fear of a Black Planet. Fear of the Black Planet. You say that, don't say that around me, nigga. They're going to start preparing, making traps and stuff, setting poison in my drink. Y'all are on social media. Fear of the Black Planet, Black man rising. Yo, concrete, that shit cool, dude. I don't fuck with them people. Real talk. Listen, y'all. I love everybody. And if you want to test me, I got plenty of water. So, and my goddess right here goes on to give also to you that everything around you is affecting your vibration. It could be, okay, she said it, we went over that. It could be clutter in a corner, because I got really deep with that, because it could be bigger things, but she's giving it to y'all on a basic level. Remember, one of your favorite words towards intelligence that you hear people start to use is what? Basically. When you hear niggas walking around talking about, well, basically, you know that they've been reading, or they've been around people who, that's enlightened. You ain't never said basically before, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with these guys? Y'all fucks me up. Now you want to sound educated. Well, basically, me and Joe and I, y'all kills me with that. Anyway, but it tickles me. I laugh. So keep up the good work. Because it shows y'all growing. At least it's interest. You know what I'm saying? And remember, I was once an ignorant fool monkey too. Check. Same dogs that's biting on you was biting on me. They just don't fuck with me no more. That's all. I ain't no better than nothing, place, person, or person in the universe. Now, I might be the perfection and the elite of and the best of, but that don't make me better than anything else. That just like if we went in a shoe store, you got $79.99 pair, all the way up to a $7,000 pair. Which one can you afford? What's your budget? You know what I'm talking about? And you wishing you could get them, right? You looking at them. Oh, what are they? Jordans? Damn, what they got? 7,000 for these? They nice. Layla goes on to state that it could be something on your desk that you pass. Watch what people give you by she's saying that then. See, because that's profound. A lot of you people got desks like me. I got a workplace desk, office desk, and then I share it with other officers. When I come back, I ain't gonna talk about that. That's official business. However, watch what people give you. You may have someone on your job, workforce place, and they don't really dig you. They really want you off the team, off the force, or what have you. They start giving you little gifts or making you something to eat. That if y'all meet up in the chow hall, I mean not the chow hall, but the lunchroom, right? Hey Nate, my wife made some spaghetti last night. You want some? Why y'all laughing? Nah, I'm cool, man. I had enough spaghetti. My wife made some too last night. Thanks. And you look at your homies, you know what I mean? Because they over there cracking the fire. Because they know. And because they waiting for a greedy nigga. Oh, I want some. And they got their own food too. They came with their own food. Somebody, one of these greedy ass niggas in the cafeteria. Oh, I want some. And that's what. Now you got me laughing. Because I'm looking at them. This nigga is crazy. So anyway, y'all, keeping it real. She states that it could be, I'll go back to that, because that's profound. Matter of fact, start over from the beginning of the paragraph, Nate. Damn, you done lost me. Please. Could you shut the fuck up, Nate? All right. So here we go. And I'm going to read. I'm serious. Everything around you is affecting your vibration. Even subtle things. What the subtle means? The things that that's small, minute, and that you may not notice. Jack? It could be clutter in a corner, in a sink, on a table, or a desk that you pass by, which creates uneasy energy. Some of you, this may be uneasy to cite it. Huh? This is why I know what to do, when to do it, how to do it, and where to do it too. Some place I go in out, you'll never see nothing like this. But if you see this, it's meaning and doing things. I understand the significance of symbolism and power. She says that, or perhaps the tone of news, updates, or social media claiming your early morning attention. It could be waking up with a off mode. Something as simple as setting up a morning routine that nourishes, fortifies, and positively aligns you. All right? So that's what you're looking to do. You want to set your existence up at the rise of the day. Take out the word morning, because you know we're not morning. Again, nothing on her and what she's saying, what she's writing here. Again, I'm sure she's very, very advanced in what she's into. It's just she finds way more better than I know I can write something basically for basic people, just so we can get you up out of that 74% dysfunctionality. So she uses the word morning because you wake up, you greet me. Don't say you don't. I'll see y'all every day at work. Good morning. Good morning, Officer Nate. Good morning. Okay. Grand rising. Great day to y'all too. Good day, ladies. Good day, sir. My man, what's going on, champ? You know, somebody you see thorough, you can stop fucking talking the dumb shit and really, yo, peace God. One of them might come through. You might get a couple women who's cultural and they don't like that, and they understand the science that the sister's dropping here, and you say good morning to, oh, she won't fuck with you for the rest of y'all work team there. That'll be the least person that you have conversation with, all because you said good morning to her or him. And you don't even dig it. And you think they hate you. It's not that they hate you. It's just that you don't see nothing and you keep bombarding me with that negative energy. And so I need to keep my distance from you so that I can keep mine positive. What's wrong with that? I don't mean nothing, no harm by coming in the kitchen and sitting all the way on the opposite side of the goddamn kitchen or table. And you know we work on the same line. You know what I'm saying? I'm just showing you things that go on in existence. I'm not putting this, insinuating anyone's existence. If the shoe fit, then you can see it. Okay, go ahead and run around in it. It's going to be real comfortable. But if it don't, slide that pair on to the next guy. I mean, let them try it on, see if it fits. But for the most part, when you upon your rising and gravitating towards what you are ready to bring into existence, right? You want to align yourself. You want to set yourself up routinely with things that nourishes, fortifies, and positively aligns me. Before the day carries on, and I'm reading on from the goddess here, that you off in its various directions, right? Before the day carries on, oh no, I'm sorry, before the day carries you off in its various directions, makes a huge impact on the state of your energy and being for the rest of the day. Doing things early in the day, all right, that build up your high vibrational reserves is a great way to take charge and harmonize your day. All right, and that's what we want to do. We want to be harmonizing our day. It's a good thing. Right? So, she says, I emphasize the word daily in the term vibrate higher daily because this path is a process. It's not a journey. There's no one end or conclusion, set all and be all of where you're heading at with this self thing. Are we clear with that? Everyone is on a journey, taking on processes. The choices and the individual practices we adopt every day hold the power to shift us higher or lower. Through daily practices, we are able to build a lifestyle that serves us and that supports our exodus from a life that doesn't serve us, personally and collectively. Just as running coaches will tell us that to become a runner, we have to start slowly with a mile a few times a week. So too, we nourish vibrational based living through small incremental choices each day that build upon themselves. We are always creating our life through each moment and with each choice. For some of you, I know that's going to be hard, but at least you know that's what you got to eventually start doing. And it becomes easier. After a while, it be thoughtless. It's like how you get up to brush your teeth or wash your face. You don't think about it, but not too much, but for the most part, you probably in your head. But tying shoes, you're not really thinking about tying shoes when you're tying shoes. These things is remotely. So when you start doing your moment to moment, living and practicing, taking small ceremonial choices each day, it will build you up. We are always creating our life through each moment and with each choice. All right. So we're gonna thank Sister Delilah for her intel and intelligence. That was a good read. We're gonna do it all again next time. All right. So We almost at the end closing, right? Of the transmission, people. So just stand by me because now we want to move right into uh let's say the field of what she was expressing, and I'm gonna deem it as the best thing known to man that's affordable to us and woman right now, and whether it be religious society or just philosophical period, is the concept of Ma'atianism. Ma'at, M-A-A-T. All right, and we're talking about consciousness here, right? In order to do this moment by moment activities, we need to be aware of what we're doing at that moment so that you can see whether it is beneficial or harmful. Do I keep it or do I rid of it? Nothing up here on this shelf should be anything of what doesn't serve me. Did you hear what I said? I say serve me. I don't serve it. I don't bow down to that stuff. These are not my gods. They serve me. Everything vibrates. Once you get the hardback copy of this so it can last forever, you start to understand that you are, yes, the sole controller of the universe. Everything evolves around you. It's just that society has deemed it necessary to tell you that no, you do not. No, that the world does not, the universe evolve around you, when emphatically, yes, it does. So, bam. In conclusion, which is going to get us up out of here, I want to give you a little insight about Ma'at and how it is loved. And again, Ma'at is spelled M-A with a apostrophe, whatever that little symbol that goes up there over the A, apostrophe or something. I'm not quite sure. I didn't graduate school. I do humbly apologize. Okay. And then another A and a T, and they pronounce it Ma'at. All right. And it is love. This is basically when you hear Ma'at, you dealing in nothing but love. All right. It is the consciousness of a spiritual warrior, which entails that you have right thinking, right understanding, right speech, and then right action. Okay? Just like that. And love is an expression of Ma'at. This is why you must dwell in the power of love, for love is the most powerful force that is known to man. Hear me well. I didn't say in the whole goddamn universe is more powerful. It's just they know out of any power in the world, they say love. They know love. They don't know nothing about the North Pole. They barely even know anything about the power themselves. Okay? But known to man, love is the most powerful force. Right? And the spiritual harmony between two forces that become one, follower your spirit to harmony by listening to your eternal soul. The soul loves because it needs to be loved. Let your love bind your soul and spirit together as one. Your love of life as well as the love of your life. As for the love of your life, let there be space in your togetherness. Even two great oak trees with roots as strong and as long as our story itself cannot grow in each other's shadow. Let your love be like a never-ending tide pulsating along the shore of your eternal soul. Love gives nothing but itself. Love takes nothing but itself. The harmony of love does not possess, and it will not be possessive, for love is sufficient unto love. Love is Ma'at. Truth, justice, righteousness, rightness, reciprocity, and harmonious balance. When two forces learn to grow together into one harmonious path, you learn that you cannot direct love. Love, if it finds you worthy, will direct your course. Love has no other desire but to fulfill itself. Give each other your love, but not all of your thoughts, because all your thoughts are not expressions of love. Give through understanding, unasked but willingly. When two forces have found this harmony, you will hear the sounds of eternal silence. This is the silence of all ages, chanting simple truths that governs the cosmic universe. Ma'at is love. This material is coming from the God in Fudishi. And he states that you are a master. You are the ruler, the sole controller. And the elements for self-mastery is as such. A real master is one who controls their own happiness, forgets its own positive outlook on life, develops its own light from the brilliance of blackness. When you close your mind and you be within inside your most essence of your soul and yourself, all right? This is a spiritual warrior. The more you learn to love yourself, the more others learn to love you. The closer you come to self-perfection, the more you are imitated and respected. We all live our dreams through each other, for only you are ultimately responsible for your own happiness, not your mate, not your parents, not your friends, not even your children. I know you be wanting them to be. Some of you say, oh, I live for my children. I do this for my children. Stop that. They are all supposed to share and enjoy your happiness. The better you feel about yourself, the better others will feel about you. Send yourself flowers. Work out. Be like me. Tell everybody, fuck you. I ain't doing nothing today. I'm just doing me. Fine tune your health. Go get a health book. Learn what herb that could be taken to hinder, keep from you from getting ill and sick. And you heard what Layla said. Around us, there's a lot of things that's affecting you. Some associates, I'm aware, they walking around with copper garb on their head. I don't have any on today, but if you like me, I also too wear copper for specific and significant reasons. Okay, so you're going to have to become aware so you can know how to win the war. And the greatest war that you have to battle is the war within yourself. You're going to have to face it one day with other people. You don't have to do it this lifetime. Go ahead and continue to have your fun, running around, traveling from planet to planet, going to Hershey Park, having barbecues. I like that. Yeah, we having fun. We get it in every day. There's got to be some excitement. But just remember, one day I'm going to have to face myself, y'all. I'm going to have to get away from y'all so I can go and learn about what the fuck the real reality is. And know that it's not no goddamn such thing as 4th of July. and Memorial Day and Thanksgiving, Happy New Year and shit like that. One day, yeah. I can't hang around y'all forever. I love y'all, you know. But it is incumbent for each individual, one time or another, that you create an avatar that you're going to send that has to know and become divine and enlightened. See? It states here, the better you feel about yourself, the better others will feel about you. Send yourself flowers and do all that old good stuff. Most of us are very cruel and unforgiving to ourselves. What goes around comes around. But charity always starts at home. Use every moment possible learning about yourself, which is a reflection of the world, because you must give your gift to the world. You see? He didn't say you got to, you can, you might have to. If somebody asks you for a gift, he said, you must give your gift to the world. Oh, you say you don't have a gift? You need to be watching some more of my videos then. I got umpteen videos, both YouTube and what is this? Facebook stuff with empowering information. All right? Get out there and get you this book by Queen Afua, Impeccable Listening. Okay? You need this in your life because you have to listen to within yourself. We want you to start listening to yourself. Impeccable listening. Black power strategies for achieving and utilizing power in America. I mean, you got that on your table. You're supposed to. You're in America and you're black if you're black watching this. And listen, people, just because you don't have a dark melanin, everything has melanin in it. Let's be clear on that. Okay? It's just different degrees. Some of you niggas is black like this. Some of y'all is black like this. But it's just nothing but degrees of melanin. And okay, and a tree, plants, everything has it. It needs it in order to have your function in the ecosystem. Are we clear on that? Get yourself this book, Dr. Laylola Africa. He explains it very well about the ecosystem. Okay, people, we got umpteen material around for you. You ain't got no goddamn excuse for saying that you didn't know or I can't get to know. You just ain't fucking with the right source. You ain't plugging yourself in. You ain't networking properly. That's all. But we're going to get you straightened out. We got something for that too. That don't stop no boat just because you can't find truth. That just makes the game more fun. That's just make something for me. I might have to send another avatar back here again, reincarnate. Which I really don't want to. I'm tired of paying fucking car insurance. You know what I mean? And I need to drive. And I ain't got my UCC license. That's what my field need to be at. I need to be studying so I can go ahead and get sovereign from this. But like I said, I'm not looking to get sovereign from these people. I'm already sovereign, man. I don't mind. I drive commercially, so I need a license anyway. All right, I work for businesses. But I'm looking to get the fuck off the whole pot. God damn it. Fuck going to get paperwork talking about, Your Honor, I need my UCC card. I want to walk around and tell the police, fuck you. That's basically why they're getting it. Then they get themselves in more trouble. So it's not really worth it, y'all. I mean, unless you really connected and dealing with the real source where these people out here, you more coded, and you got your symbol on the back of the car, and you dignified when the officer pull up and he feel your vibration. Oh, you good. Yeah, I fucks with you. But still, even y'all, I'm looking to get the fuck off the planet. I need better. I want to be around trees. I like this guy named Wes on my Facebook page. He built his own land and he building his own fucking kingdom, y'all. Shout out to Dave West, I think it is. Let me see real quick. What's this guy name? I forget his first name. WES. I just seen it earlier today. This guy, phenomenal, man. I read it. I even read the let me turn my booty shaking music, girls. There, music. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull him up. It won't come up on there. Is it different? All right, so I ain't going to further look for this guy. Anyway, y'all know the moral of the story is I guess I'm saying we need to be doing for self, right? All right, so what we was right here. All right, so in conclusion of what Infodushi was saying, out of his book titled Spiritual Warriors Are Healers. All right, for all you people who are inquisitive and want to know, I hear you. It's like, well, what book is you reading out of, Nate? What book is that? It's the big, thick book. This the heavy book. That's the big book. That's the book that gives you the passage of rightness, nigga. You see, look at the symbolism on the book. You see what he's working with. So you don't know how to read this shit. You don't know where you're going. But just get it anyway. Because eventually you're going to see that. That's the pearly white gates. You know? Remember, the pearly white gates, people, everything is within. You need not be looking for any fulfillment of the scriptures outside of yourself. Are we clear? You go to your pastors, reverend, ministers, and preachers. What I said. So that way they can get themselves together and get them, get on time with time. And you can start getting information, substances that's worth your money that you're giving. A lot of you people giving tilts and tithes and you ain't buying nothing but garbage. Listen to them fools. So they go on here to say that, and they're not empowering you. There's nothing coming out of a church that's going to empower you. Not a mosque or synagogue. They want you to bow down to their power. That's a big difference. I chose to bow down to myself and respect all gods and goddesses. I'm a god on the block too, goddammit. And we're going to acknowledge it. What Ibrahim Traore say? No mas. So moving on with Infudishi's intelligence, he states that the better you feel about yourself, the better others will feel about you. See? Send yourself flowers and do some more good stuff for yourself. Right? And he states that use every moment possible learning about yourself, which is a reflection of the world. We said that. All right. So in closing, which is going to be our final thought, it states that freedom is irrelevant is not connected to the divine spirit within the foundation of your own cultural center. I love that. That's so profound. I have it highlighted here. Like this whole food thought is significantly outlined towards a continued elevation of enlightenment for me. You got to get your own book and outline it. Now, I've bought used books before and I went through it and seen what people outlined it. And you say, well, you might say, well, why the fuck somebody outlined that? That's a, but don't never mind that. You ain't on that level. Everybody out, the outlining of a book is meaning that this is what's resonating with you. This is where you wish to be and move on with. Well, you outline it, point it out to me. Oh, I think this is nice right here for everybody to see. Let me make it nice, bright and yellow. You're wasting your time. I don't give a fuck. The person might not give a fuck about your two cents of opinion. They ain't even going to understand it. So this is outlined for me. So if you was to happen to unlock the code by studying it's a script. Oh boy, I'm gonna teach y'all today, bro. It's like a barcode if you use your first eye. Oh shit, this guy. They practice it around you all day, every day. This is nothing new, people. You are a master, y'all. You are the most complex, uncomprehended computer ever was created. Well, and you weren't even created. I'm sorry, I can't even say the word created. That ever came into fruition. Go get somebody to debunk. I stand to be corrected. My enlighteners raised me that way. Because that way we ensure that we will always receive intel. See, we play a little trick on them. It's a little trick we play with the devil. When you think you keeping a secret from me, I might play dumb. Just to get you exposed. Just so you can expose what I need to hear. Got him. Study the art of war, people. I don't have that book in this library. I don't think. No, I don't have that book here. I got Zechariah Sitchin book, The Wars of Gods and Men. That's woo. They might V for Vendetta me for this. Who seen the movie V for Vendetta? Remember he had that big ass library? I'm the same way. I had that same experience. I thought they made the movie after me. In fact, I think one of the Alexandria libraries that they burnt down was mine. It had to be. I talk too much shit. I be talking about shit that I ain't even know I can talk about. I start just thinking the shit to talk about. Like, Nate, shut the fuck up. Can you? No. I got umpteen eons of information running through me. I feel like a computer. What you need to know? Hey, Google. It's like, let me stop. This buffer. There you go. See? Now I'm fucking with you, Google. I don't need nothing right now. So, in closing, right? He states that freedom is irrelevant. No one can give you your freedom. People, freedom is a freedom. Take one of the E's. Look at the word freedom. We got FREEDOM. I want you to take the free and the dome and separate it. take one of the E's off of the end of free and put it on the end of the M, where it says now dome. We got free dome. That's a compound word in English class. Where they two words in one. Check. So freedom is something you earn through struggle. Freedom is something ultimately that you have to take. No one gives you a free dome. It's impossible. It's not out of malice or hatred or stool pigeon or killing and fighting. I can't do you. That's why they say I can only take you to the door. I'm sorry, boo-boo. I got to go from here. You got to go in and shut the door and find the light switch and cut it on. You want me to go in your dark room, find the light switch, and then cut it on? What y'all taking mushrooms? You fucking with that psychedelic mushrooms. That's what it is. You expecting too much of me. I'm my own God. I'm not your God. When you hear me say I'm God, you thought I'm talking about I'm God of you? You your own God. Look it up. Psalms 82, verse 6. Today, I'm sorry, let's back it up. Again, freedom is something you ultimately have to take. If we are truly to become healers, our very first patient must be ourselves. Who do you think? Did you know Dr. Sebi almost died? Dick Gregory? And on and on and on. Laylola, Africa? All unhealthy people. The God Yaqui Awakening. Listen to their story. Now they're geniuses in health and how to overcome any and everything. You can do it. It states here that if we were truly to become healers, our very first patient must be ourselves, our loved ones, and your family. He says, I tell spiritual warriors to say, and you internalize the quote, today is a good day to die. I forgot where that came from. I think Bobby Hemmett, maybe. I'm not quite sure. He states that if you have nothing to die for, then you have nothing to live for. Fear prevents you from living a full and satisfying life. Eliminate the fear, and nothing can stop you from fulfilling your visions. Not your dreams, your visions. And people know too that sometimes visions ultimately is nothing but you having other dimensional experiences in your creating, Understand it that way and much. You'll be fine. Okay? Again, this is basic information. You know me, I'm Nathaniel III, and my job is ultimately to bring you into the understanding. Their job, all these people are my enlighteners. This is Khalid Muhammad and Anthony Dishi. Okay? Elijah Muhammad, Malachi Ziyor, and Auntie Father Law. Okay, let me not forget. Okay? So their job was just to throw this fucking money, drugs and guns on the table. I'ma let me dish it out. I'ma show you what to do. Y'all take this. You good in accounting. You take that. Oh, you beefed up, boy. I see you pretty big. He had a security. You know what I'm talking about? And I might be giving it on a debased analogy, but it's okay. You understand my idea. If not, you better get the fucking work. Because I ain't talking college terminology here. This is baby talk. It may be sassy at times, but I'm talking and speaking as to even a 3-year-old can comprehend what the heck I'm transmitting to you. Okay? So don't act like you ain't forewarned and you don't know and you can't know. Because I already know. Remember, in the Quran, what did we write in the Quran? It says Allah knows your thoughts even before you think them. Read, study your Quran, y'all. Study your Quran. I had to do it. I did it. I had to study the Quran in both languages, Arabic and English. So you're going to get it a little easier than me. I'm not going to put that much on you. If you're Arab, then yeah, you study in Arabic. If you speak in English, then you study in English. All right? Don't go jumping up like you hear a lot of these cats. They want to jump in Arabic as if you fucking born, that's your native tongue. And come home or come out wherever and you only speaking like 2 sentences. Come on, man. You don't speak Arabic. You speak English. Kayfa say Assalamu alaikum, brother. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Kayfa I don't know what to say after that. That's about it. This is what I hear. This is what we see. And then they go back and they switch language. I say to myself, well, why did you're not, clearly as a black man, why didn't you ever switch up into the English? I said, maybe it's some power in the words that we speak. Oh boy, here you go again. He's seeing some things. Hold on for a minute. Y'all see that too? That's crazy. Dang. See, all you gotta do is ask yourself. You ain't got to run around here asking everybody, oh, why this happen? Why do this go on? Why do people do this? Why do people do that? Go within. Put yourself in that situation. That's the best way to get your answer. Spiritual warriors are healers because they are living, walking examples of the culture. We are spiritual beings directed by spirits. By spirit. No S on the end. Spirit. Their souls are Hotep, which means peace. And they are living gifts and living by divine order. We have to live by a divine order. And to graduate, in order to graduate and succeed, exceed this paradigm, which is chaos and confusion. You know it. Again, our souls are at peace. And we are living gifts and living by a divine order, which is Ma'at. Did I read what Ma'at is? I read that, right? That's the glossary. Self-mastery. Ma'at is love, right? We read that. Okay. I just want to be sure. But I don't want nobody coming on up to me or in the comment section about Nate. You didn't tell nobody. We don't know what Ma'at is. What's Ma'at? That's my aunt. What's my aunt? That's my aunt. Sound like he's saying my aunt. Well, that's close enough. That's the best you can get. Gotta know what your intentions are. Remember the Malcolm X movie? You mean well. Come on, let him in. How you doing, God Nathaniel? I'm looking for my aunt. Yeah, come on in, brother. Come on in. You in the right. Because we love the women. You know, we love the nieces, aunts, grandmoms, mothers. That's what if it wasn't for the black woman, you know, I wouldn't even be doing this shit. I'm gonna have to say some shit that I ain't even supposed to be talking about off off the camera. Can we put this off the camera? You know, like for real, y'all. I got shit in my mind like, let's not just hope the black woman don't go nowhere, and especially my significant love. You know, I think they already know. You better choose. Let me shut up. Yeah, shit. Cause I don't give two rats ass about no material. I don't care about man kingdom. We had that, been there, done that. It's corny to me. Gold, what you want? Cars? It's corny. You corny. It's corny. All for what? You wouldn't think that's gonna attract all the attention you gonna get in life? You see P. Diddy. That's a perfect. Let that be an experience too. Not just what's going on in that. With that, in fact, with that whole play. Because remember, this is a simulation. This is like a game that we playing here in this physical on Earth. And I can show you in many ways, because if R. Kelly was in Turkey, don't you know he won't be in jail? You could have a 16-year-old, probably 13-year-old over there. They allow that. But because he was in America, are you kidding me? This nigga is locked away for the rest of your life. You can't get no nookie. You can't eat. Oh my. Just because of territorial difference? Oh, something wrong on this planet. How is that so? That means that's not really real what he's going through. That's not real. There's no such thing of you a law having a significant other. That's what they said. They made that law for you, and now you're in trouble. If you like younger women, you need to be in a place where it is permissible. Where their intelligence is much different. Where it won't be so much of a crime that you will commit by having your way with her. See, you niggas are beastly. You don't know nothing about a woman. It's a man's world. That tells us all already you don't know nothing about the woman. How you gonna have a world without the woman in it, you dummy? Go ahead and continue on with your 74% dysfunctional ass. I don't feel like talking to y'all. I'm reading. Excuse me, brother. Look, back on to some more positive stuff, y'all. Satan always doing his job, ain't he? You got to love him. He'll be back. So, in closing, remember, people, we are spiritual beings having a physical experience. All right? And the way to ultimately master this is by having a Ma'at consciousness, which is, what did I say? Right thinking, right? Right understanding, huh? Right speech and right action. Check. Right thinking will be your thoughts that is based on what I told you love was. Right? Giving. But itself. And love takes nothing but itself. Huh? Oh, I know what I'm missing. I know. That's why. Because I got the 4 really fundamental principles of my life. That's what I'm missing. Okay. So anyway, freedom, justice, truth, and equality. All right? This is what you're dealing with when you're talking about Ma'at. Serenity. And you can add on whatever beautiful thoughts of things of existence that you can conjure. That's what Ma'at is. It's everything of right thinking and right understanding and right wisdom. Thoughts has infinite power. So this is why you must have right thinking. Okay? Focus your thoughts on harmonizing goals and objectives to reach the goals with a holistic plan based on Ma'at. Focus your thoughts on listening to nature, the nectar, the universe, yourself. All right? That's important. And the wisdom of Ma'at will enter your life daily. All right? So, working for the liberation and nationship of African people and Black people here and abroad is crucial, but it means nothing unless it includes first developing oneself as a spiritual warrior, then working on building and maintaining unity in one's own family. I'm going to leave you as I've greeted you, and that's in the state of Ma'at. Transmission has been concluded. Go travel well, people.